welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be going over Broken Arrow. We got some gameplay finally. We're just going to go over it, look at it, see what we have learned. So let's get into this thing. First of all, I'm just going to go by frame. I'll leave a in the description the full video if you guys want to watch it. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, we're going to do a detailed I don't know, analysis, I guess. I'm excited. I haven't really looked at it too in depth wise, but I want to see what we find. Right here, we get the first screenshot. Similar to Wargame, you're just gonna have units come down the main road. We see a description of a line of sight tool, but it seems to be in the works. We're obviously seeing some helicopters here. Overall, the map looks massive. Look at the distance here. Look at this is huge. We're seeing different elevations as well. Something that we don't see in Still Vision that's proper. We see some type of units in here. I don't know what it is, but obviously they're being totally fired upon by some helicopters. Pretty amazing stuff. I don't want to copy and paste you guys can watch it, but right here we're getting a glimpse of units. So select all. You can select all of the units right here, or just do some stats. It looks like the different weapons modules on it. What the vehicle is. We see type of a stop move. Take a road, I guess, is a fast move. Some type of smoke command. I see that we're gonna be able to smoke off positions. Also a fire ground, I guess, at the bottom left. And then I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this is reverse. So you're gonna see 6 of the UI. There's a little bit of a feint on the far right here, but honestly not too much there. But still pretty curious. Obviously the flags look different. Unlike Wargame, we have the big box, and Still Division you have a frontal system that you push. There is no frontal system like SE2, but you're definitely gonna have a flag system just like SE2, but this time it's going to be a sphere of influence. You just have to be in it, and we're zoomed out pretty far. We can see the distance, everything, and you're able to zoom in pretty close. Look at the distance. You see the guys advancing, just guys firing and stuff. You're seeing some weather, I guess, pretty foggy. Graphically though, I must say, some artillery coming in. It's an alpha. Graphically the map looks pretty lackluster, to be honest. We're seeing pretty good explosions. The particle effects look pretty awesome. See some artillery coming in here. You can see it still needs to be polished. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. Look at the scale. Just look how massive this map is. And we'll see along right here, seeing a mechanic or taking some type of fire. I'm not sure what vehicles they are. They're too small to read. You can see this is a recon force. These guys look like something else. Oh, force recon. Oh, sorry, they're all force recon. You can see when they take a hit, all units of health, they go down to 50%. Infantry, they don't die in the vehicle. So you'll see some more shots coming out. I'm not sure whether this will change or not, but only is 50%. Another big concern is throughout this entire clip. Oh, well, first of all, before that, we get the recon tab, infantry tab, vehicle support, largely heli and air, so you can get good variety, just like Wargame and SD. You can unload units. Let's go back for just a second here. There was a still. It clicks on the infantry right there, so you see the weapons here. I'm gonna be really curious to see how they lost all their heavy MG, I guess. The units will die with their weapons, and I'm kind of curious about how is this random? One guy goes down, or is it always that these two guys will die first? So this is something I hope they do a death post on, because honestly, I mean, if it's random, it'd be pretty cool actually. You can lose weapons, because in Wargame and ST, no matter how low the health of the unit is, all weapons are utilized. No new smart orders for them. I'm guessing this is return fire. Actually, this one right here. So, but yeah, seeing a lot of blobbing. We didn't see any tabbing of units yet. Obviously, some type of unload. You tell people to go into buildings, so infantry will definitely be in these building blocks. And look how you can zoom out, and look how far you can zoom in. It's pretty insane. Moving on a little bit more. I don't want to just copy the whole video, guys. It's their content. You see guys advancing on the town here. Obviously, there's some type of a command. We can tell them. Look, so right there we saw some fire come from the buildings. Right there, some ATGMs. So ATGMs will definitely be utilized. The vehicle goes down. Infantry squad's at 50%. He unloads. He moves in. Helicopters seem to respond pretty quick. He's gonna give an unload command here. And look how quick they get out. These guys are recon units. You cannot see anybody in these buildings. You have no idea, which is kind of eerie. So if they're in buildings, we not be able to spot them. There's no indicator. because these are all Force Recon, but they can't see whatever is in this building. As we'll see in a second, there's going to be combat right there. See, there's guys in the building. That helicopter Navy SEAL team is getting unloaded. So, but nothing going on. More artillery going on in the background. It looks amazing. Like the units themselves look really awesome. The map, like you can kind of tell the buildings don't look too great. I don't think it's that bad though. And yeah, so pretty impressive stuff. We're gonna get another shot here. If there's a town, you see them advancing, some combat just going out, the shots going out, some artillery being utilized off the map. Oh wow, we're getting an ad, guys. Well, we'll be right back. All right, so getting some nice artillery shots coming in here from off the map. I don't know when they're gonna fire, but the ranges are insane in this game. Way further, I think, than any of the other games, like Wargamer SC. Look at these rockets coming in. It's pretty impressive. You can see the after effects just firing down here, and they're all on the other side of the map. Getting a great screenshot of the vehicles. Again, you're seeing a selection of all. Pretty cool. I mean, look at these models. The models look really good. The graphs around them, not so much. The sound effects sound really good too. I don't really know what an Abrams sounds like. I'm not an Abrams person, but like, I assume these are the sounds of an Abrams. You hear him firing. I'm not sure whether the sounds are realistic or not. Somebody else is gonna have to tell me that in the comments. But I feel like the ranges. I look at the stats earlier, talking about how the range is gonna be 3K, which is massive. I think War Game is around like 2K. Steel Division is around 2K as well. So way further range in those two games. Those tanks just bounced all those shots. Pretty cool stuff though. They're finding some enemy tanks at distance. Look at this. They give us a little zoom in. So look how far you can zoom in. Unfortunately, this is where we see the weakness of the game right now. Things aren't rendering in the distance exactly. Look at these hills. They look really unpolished. It is an alpha. But even Steel Division, and I don't remember it being this graphically behind. Maybe it's on low settings. I'm not sure. Grass looks really bad. This is something that needs to be worked on a little bit, I think. But other than that, it looks pretty nice. We got a little shot here of some, obviously some type of spawn road here. Tons of AA units and helicopter spam. Obviously, they're going to be tweaking these units. They all go for the first one. But you know, helicopters are able to rush them down and kill them all. So maybe AA will be buffed a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe these aren't even AA. I don't even know, but I assume they're AA guns. Things die pretty quick. They're talking about a bug already in the early on that when the helicopters crash, there's not like a real effect. That's already been fixed according to the devs. Furthermore, this is a 2-week-old build, so things have already been polished and reworked. But again, look at the distance of this map. It's pretty massive. Seeing tons of guys here just moving up. You can see them firing in town in combat. Big blobs infantry though and stuff. So, but the maps, look how massive these are. Like, I cannot imagine. Another thing they talked about, guys. Well, we'll go over a little bit later. But seeing some tank combat going on. We're seeing some artillery firing. Groups of 3. You should never blob your artillery. So it's just gonna be really curious. Like the models look good. The shots, the shells going out look amazing. Look at these distances we're fighting in. So that's really cool. Seeing some helicopters coming in. But all this alpha, we're seeing some helicopters coming in. It looks like the effects need to be reworked a little bit. You can see that particles don't look great as well. We're also seeing health bars and suppression bars. So it seems that there's a reload bar as well. So I think that was suppression. I'm not sure. Like, let's look back at that. All right, so we're seeing a health bar, no suppression bar. So it's just health and reload. White being the reload, and the red being the health. That's something that's going to be different to our Wargame SD. You don't get to. I guess Wargame has a health bar. It's not as like, I don't know, as visible on your opponent's stuff. More rockets being fired. All of them being crazy unloaded. There's some infantry, ranger riflemen being unloaded. Definitely pretty amazing stuff here. See, now we're seeing infantry squads in the buildings. Some town combat going on, it looks like. I'm not sure these white are. These like them reloading the heavy MGs. I'm not sure. But definitely you can see like gunfights going in between the buildings. Really cool stuff. It's obviously big scale, so it's very small. You can just see like them shooting across the way, but it's pretty amazing. Seeing the health bar. I mean, this is pretty cool stuff. Again, we don't know how these guys die in what order, so that's something to note. It sounds like you're gonna be able to smoke, by the way, yourself off. Like with the tank, you have smoke on it. You can just activate it with a hotkey. You can see the rockets right now, kind of looking a little off, like they're kind of coming at a weird angle. I'm not sure whether the rocket pods on these helicopters can actually change direction. Like that doesn't make sense, but if they can, it can. I'm not sure. But it just looks a little awkward, a little thick there. Overall, though, it looks really amazing. It looks amazing. Like honestly, the game, like look how big this map is. It's pretty freaking cool. We've only seen blobby. Okay, the biggest concerns of the game, and the pros and the cons. The cons of the game right now is graphically the game does not look up to spot. Also, the second thing we've only seen is blobbing of units. We haven't really seen like large scale like movement and combat and stuff like that. So that's a little bit concerning. I really want to see what that looks like, especially a multiplayer game like map, or how it works, or how I just really want to see that. So that's really important, and it's not really being shown because we're just seeing blobs of infantry and tanks moving around. So yeah, so graphically needs to be worked on, and the great thing is the models look amazing, the ranges look great. It's gonna be really cool, the scale of it, like the size, and additionally they went over, guys, a map slash gameplay editor, where they alluded to a full-on map editor, but they also talked about for sure what's going to be in the game is some type of like customization for scenarios against like AI, I assume, or maybe you can create one for your friends, like really cool stuff like that. So you can create your own missions, move the objectives, move units and stuff like that. You can do a lot of testing with this too. So for balancing stuff, I assume this will be great. This will be definitely a feature for the multiplayer community. So I really cool. That's gonna be awesome because like I'm hoping you can move flags for our own balance and stuff. So I think that's gonna be great for a competitive scene. Yeah. So only 2 factions though. Again, we're only seeing America and Russia, but totally modern. I can't wait. I'm like really excited. I hope everyone else is pumped. Like this, I was coming into this kind of like I don't really think it's gonna be a good game, but this has actually turned my view around completely. I'm really excited for this game. I think you guys should all like check it out and give them support. There's a Discord for them. Broken Arrow is going to be a great game, guys. I can't wait to see it. Supposedly they're going to be in beta by Q2, and maybe we'll get a release towards the end of next year in 2022. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment of what you guys think about this game, and yeah, I'll see you guys around.